I'm very well, thank you. Good morning, dear. Thank you. Good morning to you all and happy new month. Happy new month. Good morning to you. I didn't plan to come on board today, but then out of no time, you find time to discuss something precious and important. It is not client that give me a topic to discuss. It is wisdom. It depends on what is happening around me. It depends on the complaint that I'm having that will trigger the topic. So there is no particular client situation that I bring to you. It's a conjunction. It's a combination of topic, of situation. So whenever I come on board, it is not just clients, particular client matter. It's a combination of problem in the diaspora. And I'd like us to learn from it. Happy New Month, my sister. Bless you, JP. So it's a combination of situation. It is not just one person's situation. If it's one person's situation, it will be a waste to my time to come on board just because one person brings one problem to me, and I should assume that is what the problem is in every other people's house or every other people's situation. I don't take it on face value. Good morning, my dear. Good morning. What I do is that I tend to allow situation to accumulate. I allow situation to accumulate and see whether it's becoming an issue that we need to talk about and see a way forward. You see, these topics that I bring to your attention every time, I advise on them. As a qualified solicitor of the Supreme Court of England and Wales, I am not bound on immigration law alone. I advise on areas that I am competent on. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you. So when I come on board, there is someone that mentioned something last week when I was reviewing chat. But there is no need for me to go into that. But just to reiterate to people to know that topic that I bring on board, it's a topic that affecting homes, lives, individually, group, collectively. So as a result of that, I want us to learn from it. I want us to contribute. I want us to show that we are aware and we have knowledge we want to impact people's life. Amen. 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 And you too, sir. And you too. I'm humble, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We cannot fold arms and keep quiet and pretend that we don't see. There is so much happening in the world, in our lives, in the lives of our friends, our family, on a daily basis. I would still come back on another hot topic. Trust me, on another hot topic. But I want to deal with this one first. This one has been on my mind for the past 2 months. It's coming and going, coming and going. But when I woke up this morning, the Spirit of the Lord says, why don't you deal with this topic this morning? Why don't you deal with it? I didn't plan to come on board this morning. But the Spirit says that, why don't you deal with this topic? I got that topic somewhere else in my brain. So I don't get topic from clients at situation. My God is with me. He sees what I go through, how I advise clients, how their problems affect me in my heart when they have problems. And that is why the Lord equipped me with topics to discuss every time I come on board. I am a specialist in immigration and nationality law. There is no doubt about that. So we understand what is going on. Let me quickly let you aware that this morning, the Secretary of State for the Home Department in the United Kingdom have mentioned that there will be no free movement of person after March 2019. So there is no freedom of movement after March 2019. They have said it, the Prime Minister have said it, that they are not changing, because that's the whole idea of referendum, of Brexit. So there will be no free movement of person. Yes, if you are having address with your partner, you need to show 2 years of address with your partner. Yes, my dear, you have to show 2 years of address. Do you understand? You have to show 2 years of proof of address if you are going to submit application under your partner as a partner of a person who is present and settled in the United Kingdom. You will have to show proof of address with your partner. I'm waiting for certain numbers of people to come on board. There are some faces that I would like. I know people are at work. I know it's early in the morning, but that is the way I love to do my program. I don't want to make any announcement. If it's 2 people that is on board, I am fine. I'm going ahead straight away, because those 2 people, those are the people that will pass it on to those who need it. I want relevant people on board, so I have to wait for you for some time to get my number, you know. Thank you for coming on. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the video as well. Thank you. I just want us to impact life. I want us to be somebody that impacts people's life. I don't want us to just be someone that come to the world and not be useful to family, friends, or those who are close to us. I want us to have impact. I want us to impact people's life. I want people to know that we are important, we are relevant in their lives. So when we have information, we should disseminate it. We should disseminate it from time to time. I haven't got court matter this morning. There is no need for me to dress in suit. I own my own practice, so I dress to the tone of my body. So I enjoyed the way I dressed this morning. The weather is quite friendly out there. There is no court hearing. Why do I have to suit up today? We only suit up for the purpose of ethics, to go to court. But when you work for yourself, you have the liberty to decide how you want to run your destiny and your life. So that is the reason why you see me in this manner. And it's good for me, because it makes me happy on the 1st of August. Happiness and joy will not depart from all of us in the name of Jesus. Good morning, my dear. Good morning. Happy new month. Happy new month. Happy new month. I love you all for coming on board one by one. I love you all. I love you all. I love you. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Happy new month. There's the 1st of August. The problem that we have ended yesterday will never return in our life in the name of Jesus. The new life that comes into our heart in this month will not depart from us. The happiness and joy that we drive into it in the 1st of August, it will not depart from us. The Lord will continue to open doors where we do not even expect. It will elevate us and catapult us to land of progress. It will elevate us to people of substance that will assist our destiny. We will not labor in vain. Everything is about time. We will not work in vain. We will not do anything in vain. The Lord will elevate us, will catapult us to the people of substance that will assist us. If it's only one friend you have, if it's going to be useful in your life, stick to it. If it's only one person you have in your life that is close to your heart, if that person has an impact, positive impact in your life, why don't you stick to it? Every one of you that have a close friend, don't betray your friend, don't betray your pal, don't betray your person that advised you, that close to you, that tell you secret. Enough of disclosing information, enough of betraying friends, enough of making your friends being ridiculed. So when you have only one person, if that person is successful in life, it will elevate you, it will catapult you to your progress land. But the prayer you should be praying is that, Father, let me meet somebody that will be relevant in my life. There is no need having 100, 200 people and they are all junks of nonsense. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. So you should pray as we've entered this month of August 2017. The God of Abraham, Jacob, and Isaac that opens doors that we are least expected should catapult us and open doors for us to even meet our people, our friends, that will elevate our sources, that will catapult us to the progress land, that will assist us. That's all we need. Our prayers must not cease, so we must not be relentless in our prayers all the time. We should continue to focus in everything that we do. But believe me or not, I don't think anyone can do anything in this world without prayers. But whatever happens to you in life, it is written, it's destiny. It's destiny. And you cannot change destiny. A lot of people don't understand that. You and I cannot alter destiny. So I want us to respect and be obedient to our destiny. Our destiny is not something we can change. It is not something we can tamper with. We should continue to pray. Kálá àánú má jìnnà sí wa, kólóore má jìnnà sí wa, ẹni tó máa ṣàánú wa, ẹni tó máa gbé wa dé ilẹ̀ ìlérí kó má kẹ̀yìn sí wa, ká má fi ìgbéraga, ká má fi tẹ ojú ilẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Ká má fi ìgbéraga, ká má fi bá aláàánú wa jà, ká má fi bá olóore wa jà, ká má fi owú jíjẹ àti ilẹ̀ dídà, ká má fi ti ẹni tí wọ́n rán sí wa láti òde ọ̀run, ká má fi ti dànù. In anything we do, we should pray carefully and be careful and watch. When you pray, you have to watch. That we should tread carefully. You see, the journey we make in life, it's written already. So we're just following the route, the path, the bridge. We're just following it. And there is nothing anyone can do about that. They will cry, they will jump their leg, they will jump up. When they are tired, they will rest their mind. When they cannot catch you, they will relax. What is written, it can never be changed again. There is no pencil or erase. There is no eraser that can erase destiny. Everything that happens in your life is written, is destiny. I want us to hit today's topic straight away. The question I asked there, the impact of your mother and the mother-in-law in the relationship of today. Should we continue to allow them to open door for them, or should we give them a long rope? What do you think? Look at the topic carefully. I'm on 07908 628 240. I'm on 07908 628 240. The impact of our mother and our mother-in-law in our marriage today. Should we continue to open doors for them? And when I say mother-in-law, I'm also referring to sister-in-laws, But I just don't want to leave the topic too vague or too open or too long. So we need to think, should we continue to give them the opportunity to have way in our lives, in our matrimonial home? Or should we give a long rope? What do you think? That is the topic we want to share today. We're on 07908 628240. Call me and make an impact in today's topic. The impact of mother and mother-in-law. What do you want to do? Should we leave them, all our in-laws, exactly? Should we allow in-laws to continue to have way in our life, in our matrimonial home? The number is 07908 628 240. 07908 628 240. Should we give mother-in-law open door to come in? Should we give mother-in-law opportunity to enter into our marriage, to have an impact? Or should we give them a long rope? We are on 07908 628 240. 07908 628 240. Elijah is saying that they should know their boundaries. In what respect, madam? 07908 628 240. In what respect should mother and mother-in-laws know their boundaries? In-laws generally. Bumi is saying that we should give them long rope. What do you think? Can we have phone call in, please? People want to hear you. 07908 628 240. That's the line we are on. 07908. Don't give me a missed call now. We are on 07908 628 240. Ooh, that's the wrong number. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning to you, and thanks for calling in.
That's okay. Thank you, ma'am, for the great work.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for coming.
Great topic today.
Thank you.
Great
I didn't plan to come on. It just came onto my mind.
Yeah, great topic. I'm just going to quickly keep in my own opinion before, I set out for the day.
Thank you.
First of all, mother-in-law, whatever in-law, they are very, very important in one's life. I'll give my reasons, and we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Yorùbá simply, ẹja tó bá gbàgbé orísun àbí kíní kan tó bá gbàgbé orísun.
Yeah.
Mi ò mọ bó ṣe parí ẹ̀. But meaning that if you forget your salt, you might end up missing it. You might end up missing it. Okay, Kawa Woni, this aspect, the reason why I said they are very, very important is either from the wife side or from the husband side. Important. However, àwọn eléyìí tó fẹ́ jọ ilé ayé kúrò lẹ́mìí yàn, meaning that those people those ones that want to take life out of you, you put them in God's hand and you give them arm's length, like the English will say. And it's about when so you say you love them from afar. You love them from afar. But don't have the mindset that when you're going to your husband's house, you're getting married, either man or woman, that your mother or your father-in-law or whatever in-law you've got outside, you're going to set them aside. No, because, hey, kini kan ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹnìkan, mo máa ń sọ fún pé ìyá ọkọ ẹ, mama ṣe báyìí fún ọgbọ́n mà ní gbogbo ẹ. You have to use wisdom to deal with those people, especially the difficult ones. You have to use wisdom. You understand? It's not every time that they bring it hot, you to give them hot, because there will come a time that you will need them. There will come a time that if you're more fun, I be bound not shape you, you're more lost video, I be you know. But I believe that when that time comes, I'm going to use wisdom as well. More than stuff, sùúrù la fi ń ṣe. Patient. When your mother-in-law is giving it to you, what? It's not that time that you give her back, because there will come a time that you will need your mother-in-law. And the time comes. Misbehave. Now, the only person that can really speak to the Oko is the mother. Now, because of silly things, being impatient. You've destroyed that relationship because you are not patient enough. Since your father misbehaves, pastor go blame umbe. My mom go blame umbe. I understand what you also.
Yeah.
Mother, that's the only person that can sit the son down and say, "Come, let me talk sense into teach score," and the son will listen. But there is no relationship between the daughter-in-law, and the mother-in-law. There is no good relationship. As we speak, the relationship between the husband and the wife is gone. It's broken. Because most of you it will dry up. And the other one, like I said earlier on, that if the family, both sides, we are one for any tough time, you've tried your possible best. Remember, tried your possible best to make amends, to please, and it's not working. You love them from afar. Because God sees your heart that you tried your possible best. But do not have the mindset that because I want your stuff, I want from hell. Not all of them. Do not have people have the mindset that once they go into their husband's house, one sideline, you can't do that, because there is that bond. There is that bond, especially the male child and the mother. There is that bond. You cannot break it. What they love for years, but trust me, love around it. So we should have that. I want to tell if I happen to have a child that is going to these are the advice that I will give. And for our what to my tough time, suru no ne. But any to my niece suru to any to that baby live and to my niece suru to one is suru a patient patience me, because I have seen, I'm only chronology, but I have witnessed so many instances that just sideline at the end of the day, the problem about our rebels, there is nobody to take case to. God is not gonna let's forget it. You will do your part and God will do his part. That's how it works. You will play your role. Play your role. Take put your case before God. And God, when God speaks, you two are. But do not have it at the back of my mind that you don't have money or no, because one day you will be Yako.
That's right.
But then you to be Yako, and what goes around, I always believe that what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. You will be Yako. Either from the girl side or from the male side, you two will be young for one day. And show you Pepe. But be patient. Be patient. You can love them from afar, but don't fight. Don't match the coupon. Don't my bad Gerard. No. That's my own opinion, Moni.
Thank you, sister. Bless you.
I know so many people will not agree with me, but seriously,
don't worry about the agreement. What is important is that you have poured what is in your heart.
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of
Thank
people
you,
will come back and come and give their opinion, but don't worry about that. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That topic came to my mind early this hour of 1st of August. And I questioned God. I said, but I am a lawyer. Why should I be giving out Agony Sisters a topic? But it's becoming of something that God wants me to deal with all the time. That I should be dealing with problem facing the people in the world. We should find a solution. We should consult people that have experience to get it, to impart it for us. Hello.
Hello, good morning. So much. When I'm not working in the morning.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll go straight to well, I'm going to talk from the generation of wives we are having now. Maybe my generation, the new wives of under 30s and early 30s. One thing I want them to know is a lot of us make a lot of mistakes. I've got friends that even before we get married, we are like, I'm not going to like my mother-in-law. Yes, I've got friends and I can't tolerate my mother-in-law. No matter what she does, I don't want her in my house.
Why did she go into that relationship then?
That is it.
At the
a
beginning.
lot of them pretend. I'm telling you, a lot of girls will do anything before they get married. And once they get married, the attitude just changed. The attitude towards the family, the attitude towards the in-laws, everything just changed. But I'm going to say something to that. I've not been married for too long. I've been married for just 7 years. And I will say something. When I was getting married, my mom said something to me. No matter what your mother-in-law does, you have to tolerate her. You can't kill her and you can't change her. If you are able to tolerate me as a mother, then you have to tolerate your mother-in-law. My mother-in-law passed away last year, and before she did, every marriage has his or her own issues. And what I used to do is, when I'm pushed to the wall,
sorry, sister. I'm coming to your topic, sister, and I'm coming to raise more points on that. Some in-laws, no matter how much you show them love, they still don't want to like you. They still develop this hate, and you don't even understand why. I'm coming on to that. So I want to, if I can pin it up, I would love to pin it up. You know. Hello, sister, carry on.
okay, ma'am.
Sorry about that.
So, no, it's okay, ma'am. When I'm being pushed to the wall and I want to talk back, I always remember one thing. If it were my mother, would I speak back to my mom? No, I would dare not. So I would never speak back to my mother-in-law. I'm not saying I have a perfect mother-in-law, but one thing a lot of young girls do know is it's better to stay single if you know you're not ready for marriage. Marriage is not a child's play. Marriage is not a child's play. I'm telling you.
Tell me about it.
You, I've just been married for 7 years. I'm less than 35, so I know what I'm saying. Marriage,
Tell me about it.
When you get into marriage, you find a lot of shock. That if you don't have a good shock absorber, it could hit you out of the marriage. So marriage is not about all those pictures we see, all the ceremony. The day you step out of the reception hall, it's a different ball game.
Honestly.
So what I tell a lot of people is, make sure you are prepared. Forget what the society tells you. Though you are getting old, if you are not spiritually prepared, financially prepared, and psychologically prepared, it will kill you. That is what marriage is. And when you are prepared, I'm telling you, there is no one you cannot tolerate. There is no one you cannot tolerate. No matter how mean a mother-in-law is, always remember that what if she was my mom? She's not going to live around, my dear. Endure. There is nothing you can do. You see these men, no matter how they love you, they would never stand behind your back for you to maltreat their mom. They won't.
That's right.
So if you want your marriage to work, my dear, play along. There's nothing you can do. You are helpless. You can't change a woman of over 70. And when people tell you, oh, no matter what you do, they don't like you, ask yourself, when you were courting, the problem starts from dating. A lot of girls, when you were courting these guys, some of these mothers did not like you, and they made it very clear that they don't like you. They don't want you. But you force yourself into that home and you expect them to accept you overnight. My dear, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Some of these women have made their stance clear. Look, I don't want my son to marry a girl from this side. If you try to plead, you try to mother, I like your son. If she still remains adamant, it's very bitter. But walk away for you to have peace. Because a woman that has made it clear before her son marries you that she doesn't like you, she would not like you when they marry you. If you like, chop your head and sell it as dinner to her, she would not like you. But because we want to get married, we close our eyes to so many things. The signs are there. I'm not saying there are some people that like you before you come in and they just change. What do you do? Just what? But I always have it at the back of my mind that they don't live under my roof. So for as the little time you come and stay with me, I will just give you your space. Do my responsibility as a wife. If you don't like me, you're in my house, I will still feed you. Go and stay in my room. Just tolerate you. Because in Yakuba Titi Sheluri Omo, all that is Jemomo, you can't take your mother-in-law away.
Benny.
I'm telling you, I was with I'm sorry to say, I was one of my problems for our. You will treat your own mom a different way and treat your own mother-in-law another way. And you expect them to accept it. It's not possible. I even believe that, that your mother treats your point. Yeah, your mother would understand. But in your point, you would not understand. So let's forget all these things. Mother-in-law or no mother, let's just change our attitude. The way some people go into marriage, that is why we have problems. The way you will treat your mother-in-law that way. Some of them are very mean, some of them are very wicked mean, but just tolerate them. So my family, she's not nice, she can have your friendship. Just pray, tolerate her, because they were lórí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ má kọjá ìyẹn. Ìyàwó ni ẹ má kọjá ìyẹn. And just pray that one day God will touch in their hearts. Kò sí nǹkan mi tèyàn fẹ́ ṣe sí. Tọkùnrin bá parọ́ fún ẹ kó o máa wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ kó o máa lùdì sí mọ́ sí òun. Irọ́ ló pa fún ẹ. The day there will be a problem, they will kick you out and kò sí nǹkan tó pọ̀ ẹ máa ṣe. Because that is the family he was born. No more boy ń ṣọwọ́ ara wọn bẹ̀. No matter if you like be married for 50 years and you were not born there. Only for so you just have to play alone. That's just my simple advice.
Thank you. Thank you
so much.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Thanks. I love it. See, when I get experience and share it, I don't care about the age, about the time the person just came in to have that experience. Experience is not the same. It's versatile. You get your experience everywhere, all over. I will answer this call, but let me impart it a bit. I'm coming. Just hold on, please. You see, that sister, the two sisters that have spoken very well. We need you, a man. If you are there, men, you need to chip in and call in as well. We don't want it to be women's thing alone. Please. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Please. Is this a live program?
It is a live program. Please. Are you contributing?
No. I just want to make an inquiry about my application.
You are on a live program, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll read back later.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Are you contributing into what we are talking?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
all right.
ma'am.
Please go ahead.
Sorry, ma'am. I want to say something. We are different people from a different background.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
We have some people. They are probably, let me put it this way. Some people came from a violent family, but you wouldn't know. Do you understand? You wouldn't know what kind of family they are until you marry them. And this, okay, I will speak from experience. This is what really happened to me, and I thank God for my life today. I was married to this family that there wasn't love at all. One love around, they don't love each other. But how would I know? So I'm into it already. And one thing about me and my family, we are from a Christian home, which I love my mom. She taught us to love everybody no matter what. No matter what. But how would we love no matter what? Because you love them, you want them to kill you. No, it doesn't work that way. If you love yourself and you love your life, you need to work and pray about it. God itself doesn't say die in a relationship where there is no happiness. Happiness alone can make being unhappy in marriage can make you do when people push you to an edge, you will fight back. No matter how strong you think you are, no matter how I don't know, this belief that Africans we have in us that Oyokowani, because they are Iyokowa, should we die for them? We are the Kufumo, we can't die for them. Okay, my experience is I'm married to this family. I love these people just like my father. I love this man. And he could tell one year to read out to nigga to 8 months. But extended family, one for the family, our family there, our family new one, and our family there, but she man for so.
Benny.
Any or more. Èmi ò ní ti bọ́ sínú family yẹn but I thank God for who I am. Mo sọ fọ́nà pé ìwọ náà bí tí mò ń lọ sí mi lọ sí bíbá mi ò ṣe ẹni tó ní sùúrù but I never mọ bí tí sùúrù yẹn ti wá. God helped me. God gave me that patience to deal with them. Tí bá rí nǹkan tó fẹ́ bàjẹ́, I'm ready to put it together at least to make it work. But mo dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ lọ́wọ́ pé ṣe lẹ́yìn tí mo wá ń fẹ́ ó ti mọ orí family tó wù mí pé oh Jesus, they can be dangerous but ọgbọ́n náà la máa fi gbé lé ọkọ. Ṣe rí ẹni yìí ó ní bàbá ṣùgbọ́n kò ní ìyá. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé ká nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọn, yes, we have to love them. But who are these people? How can you deal with it? No matter how much they are strong. We ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ náà. Kì í ṣe Jesus Christ. We can't be Jesus. Perfect. Lè sọ pé torí pé we are strong, we want to tolerate them. Mo fẹ́ gbé ní ọkọ. Kọ́ wá ti kàbọ̀ yín lójú kẹ́ máa wò kẹ́ máa lè sọ kankan. This family, wọ́n máa pè mí láǹjẹ́, wọ́n máa sọ oríṣiríṣi. Meanwhile, bàbá yìí, mo máa wẹ̀ fún bàbá yìí, kí bàbá yẹn máa yàgbẹ́ because àgbàlagbà ni wọ́n. He would pull ní ọwọ́ mi báyìí, bí máa wẹ̀ wọ́n, èmi ni máa sóúnjẹ. This guy lost his job. I was there for him. I was there. Gbogbo family wọn, they were, I don't know what's wrong, but you know, mi bá wọn nígbà tí nǹkan jà fún wọn, mo bá wọn nígbà tí kò sí ọkọ. Èmi ni máa tọ́jú ẹbí, èmi ni máa tọ́jú ara, mo try best just to make everybody happy. Mi jẹ́ kí ìyá mi mọ irú èèyàn tí mo fẹ́, mo try láti bò wọ́n láṣìírí bí àwọn obìnrin ṣe rí nìyẹn. A máa ń bò àwọn tá a bá ń fẹ́ ní àṣírí torí pé àfẹ́ kan rí ìdí wa. So mo ṣe gbogbo bàbá tí mo máa wẹ̀ fún, bàbá tí mo máa dáná fún láàárọ̀ ọ̀sán. Mo ní láti kú ti iṣẹ́ mi pé torí àgbàlagbà ni wọ́n. Mo wò pé what if it's my father? Tí mo máa fi wọ́n lẹ̀ pé kíyà jẹ wọ́n ni. Bàbá àwọn ọmọ wọn dẹ̀ wà ń da ọmọ tí wọ́n bí fún tíyàwó wọn bí síta because ẹni tí mo fẹ́ nílé wọn was the last child of that family.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
Òun ni last child.
Yeah.
Ọmọ rí mi ní rí pé èmi jẹ́ okay, let me say it this way. Òun Yorùbá lòun, Igbo lèmi.
Okay.
But èmi ò fi ṣe ìkọ̀kọ̀ náà ní gbogbo wa. Bí mo ṣe mú wọn, kí ló dé tí wọ́n mú mi bẹ́ẹ̀? Mo máa wẹ̀ fún bàbá yìí. Mo máa dáná fẹ́ gbọ̀n. Mo máa dáná fún àbúrò. Mo máa dáná fún extended family. Àwọn family àwọn tó kù máa ń fẹ́ ṣe bíi èmi kan yìí náà ni àti mi ò pé 50 èmi kan yìí náà ni. But wọn ò wọ láì yẹn kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ fìfẹ́ hàn. They don't love you. Wọ́n máa gbé ní sáàrin bí a ti máa jáde tí wọn kò rí mi ní ọjọ́ kan pé mo kò gbé kí stress ti pọ̀ jù. Èmi ni máa wẹ̀ fún bàbá. Èmi ni máa ṣe pampers fún bàbá. Èmi ni máa ṣe àwọn ọmọ wọn dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀. But nobody cares. I'm the one who cared about this man. But still yet bàbá yẹn kọ́ ó ní time ìgbà kan tí a ní àlejò. Àwa ní káwọn àlejò wa kàn sùn sínú room because bàbá yẹn ló ní ilé. Àwa ní kí àlejò kan sùn sí nínú yàrá káwọn sùn sínú living room. Mali out of hatred tí bàbá yìí ni bàbá tó gbàgbé pé ẹni máa ń wẹ̀ fóun, ẹni máa ń ṣe gbá fóun, máa ń ṣàwò fóun, èmi kan yìí náà ni bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ lọ mú omi wọ́n dẹ̀ wọ́n sí wà ní ara pé every day kílẹ̀ ń sún tẹ̀ ń ṣe nípa wọn dáàdi nǹkan tẹ̀ ṣe fún wa yóò dáa. Akọ̀yá bíbá àwọn àlejò yìí náà ni àkókò gbà sínú ilé pé kán sì sínú yàrá. Ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ máa wọ́n ní no mo á ń bẹ ọmọ pé kọ́mọ máa sọ̀rọ̀ because anything tó bá sọ wọ́n á ní ìyàwó ló ń tì. Èdè Yorùbá nìyẹn wọ́n ní ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló ń tì. Mélòó bẹ́ẹ̀ tí bàbá yẹn ti ṣe. ọjọ́ tí ìyá àwọn bóyá àwọn àǹtí àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n àwọn àbúrò kan tó máa wá àwọn tí ò tó ní wọ́n máa wá ẹ máa ṣóúnjẹ fún wọn bóyá torí pé wọ́n rí pé kí ló dé tí ẹ ṣe jókòó sílé kẹ́ máa tọ́jú bàbá tí mo ní láti tèmi láti leave nítorí pé mo ti ṣe fún how many years wá believe pé ó ti di duty mi láti máa tọ́jú bàbá tí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ ọmọ bàbá yìí tẹ́ wà láyé tí ẹ̀ tí èèyàn ló bí èmi náà nà ó mo ọjọ́ yẹn ní o sọ kọ́kọ́ mo ṣàdákẹ́ mo dákẹ́ ọmọ ní kí n wá ọmọ ní àwọn bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ mo dúró lé wọn lórí mo tún kúnlẹ̀ kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ sí mi kò sọ ní ẹni mi máa ń fò lóru kò sí èdè kan tí wọn kì í pè ẹni mo ló tiẹ̀ ti rí ọmọ sí kòbókòbó yìí mo ló ti rí ọmọ Yorùbá ọmọ Ìgbò ìkíní kan no matter how much you show them love we are not same people we are different people from different backgrounds that is my point. So loving, you would love them, but not everybody would love you. But one thing I want everybody to know, we are different people. Yes, and love with one love, not to show them love. But when it's getting too much, I just pray. I don't know àti Ọlọ́run ló lè come into it because kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ mọ̀ ṣe. Tí wọ́n bá like yín, wọn ò lè like yín. Kò lè sí ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀gbẹ́ kò sí ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀gbẹ́ gbé fún wọn, wọn ò lè like yín. Ọlọ́run nìkan ló ń báyàn gbé ilé ọkọ Ọlọ́run nìkan òun ló ń báyàn gbé ilé ọkọ Ọlọ́run ti rí wàhálà ní gbogbo làálàá kókò ní ilé ọkọ yìí náà tí Ọlọ́run ṣàgbà ọgbọ́n tó fi gbà tí gbogbo ẹ̀ kúkú dàrú tó ti fọwọ́ ara wọn dàrú tó ti péyàwó fún pé torí kò lè fẹ́ yíbo kò lè ṣe kíní kan gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ lọ wá sí wedding wa o gbà tí wọ́n dẹ̀ rí pé kí n ṣe bọ́n ti fọwọ́ ara wọn dàrú Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ bá mi ṣe Ọlọ́run bá mi kó sí ọkọ náà lọ́kàn ó dẹ̀ ràn mí wá sí ìlú òyìnbó wọn àtàwọn wọn ti jàwó tó gbé fún gbogbo wọn kọ́ máa lọ because ó pè mí kí Ọlọ́run mo dúpẹ́ pé mo wà níbí báyìí lẹ́yìn ká ní mo ti wà níbẹ̀ bóyá mo bá ti tòkú tí ìyẹn la máa sọ pé a fẹ́ lọ jẹ̀yà nílé ọkọ náà èmi ò lọ lé ọkọ láti lọ jìyà Ọlọ́run gan ni pé torí ìfẹ́ ìdùnnú tí ò bá sí dùnnú kò sáyọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
kò sáyọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ so mi máa sọ pé torí pé mo fi ara rẹ kúrò ní ìyá mi àti bàbá mi máa lọ kú torí pé mo nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọkọ náà èmi ò believe pé kìíní ó da ká nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa but tí wọ́n bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín kò sí èyí tẹ́fẹ́ gbé fún wọn ní lọ́ọ̀kì that's mine.
Nice one. Thank you so much. Thank you. I won't take phone calls for now. I want to share experience. I want you to understand that those that have called, they have spoken from experience. If you don't have experience in marriage, in relationship, and when I said relationship, I don't mean boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean proper relationship, marry and staying in that and living with a man. Not this issue of running from your mom's house and go and hide in your boyfriend's house. That is not relationship. That is just boyfriend and girlfriend. So you've not known his family and he doesn't know your family. So you don't have experience. Now, from those who have spoken, for you to now take some knowledge from this, from today henceforth. When I first get married to my husband in 1993, if you look at my age today, you will know that I will probably be young. That there is no way I will be in my 30s in 1993. Leave my age aside. I have my mother and my father alive, active and buoyant. I got into marriage, into relationship, so I went into marriage without knowing all the people around it properly. I don't need anything from him because I don't believe in needing love and want to settle down because of what is in the front career. So you want to settle down quickly and get things done so that you move on into your career smoothly. Now, the relationship began. I am still married to the same family, so don't worry. And a lot of them could be online. That is not a problem. But one thing is that if you don't understand relationship, don't get yourself involved into it. Don't be on one side. Don't be one-sided. Unless you understand relationship and you understand what that person. Because a lot of people today, I realize that what they do is that they hear one side story and take side. without listening to the other person's story. We all have story to tell. It's just that when are you going to say it, and when do you have time to say it? As a woman, as a professional person, as a career person, as a mother, and as a wife, and as a public figure, I feel stand straight to discuss with you, to tell you that if relationship, especially dealing with mother-in-laws and sister-in-laws, are not worth it, don't force yourself into their lives. Carry on with your husband. Don't let them dictate your family for you. A lot of sister-in-laws will never be happy with you, no matter what you do to them. When I met my husband, she has a sister that looks so much like her. I love this sister very well. My husband is the youngest in the family and the youngest among 24 children. So I know what I'm talking about. So he has a sister that looks so much like her. When I met them in England, I saw them in England. They didn't brought me to England. I was a citizen. I'm a citizen by birth. I met my husband in the United Kingdom. So they didn't brought me to England. I didn't come to join anybody. I came as a young person who's finding life for herself, who does her passport and return back to the country of birth. So I was privileged in that respect. But when it comes to treating sister-in-law experience, please don't even accuse anyone. Let us follow each other on and learn. I love my sister-in-law dearly because she's the one in England. I love her dearly. And when we say you love somebody, let me tell you, I love her dearly. I love her with all my heart. I said to my husband, I said, Mama, like his sister, that I love sister dearly. In fact, two of us look like each other, myself and my sister-in-law, even though she's not as tall as me. But she's as pretty in face and tiny in face like me. So everyone keep asking that, are you sisters? Both of us, we said yes, but there is a gap of age. I think between us, we have 15 years. If I am not mistakenly saying it, I think there is 15 years between me and my sister-in-law. So I started running after her for her. My husband said to me then, be careful. I know my sister. I said to my husband, I said, don't worry. I said she will be okay. My husband said again, be careful. I know my sister. But he never poured out the meaning of be careful. So relationship continues. She has already divorced her husband that she has 3 children with. So she's in another, she's befriending someone in the America, in the United States. But the person is from their hometown. So she was so much in love. And loved me dearly because of that. So we were going out and going to places to buy things when she wants to travel to America to go to her boyfriend then. Even when I sleep with her overnight in bed, I will be hearing the telephone conversation that they will be having between 2 of them. And he will be asking, who is in bed with you? She will say to her that it's my brother's wife. And he will say, I want to know that she's a lady. Give the phone to her. So when I will speak to him, I will say, hello, sir. Shewa, okay, sir. Thank you for taking care of my sister-in-law. I will praise him. I will do everything. So we continue in that manner. Like that caller has said, and she has rightfully mentioned, relationship was smooth. The moment you exchange ring, that is where you start seeing the true color. So if you don't have experience, so we were enjoying and going out with each other. I buy her a lot of gifts. I shower her with gifts. Her birthday is just 2nd or 3rd day from mine. So I know birthdays. So when I see one, I know one. If everybody go off in my head, her birthday can never go off. I love her dearly like my own sister. Now, we went for our engagement in Nigeria because my father said we must return for engagement. It can never be done in England. So we returned back to Nigeria for our engagement. At the engagement, all the big guns arrived from their family. They are well-to-do family, but there is selfish family who does not help each other in progress. You have to go and source for your sources. They are very well placed, but they are very selfish. They don't help each other. I didn't realize that. That is one aside. The second one is that I didn't know that they were jealous of progress on each other. I did not know. That's the second one. The third one is that I did not know that ìdílé alágbára ni wọ́n. Ìdílé alágbára tí wọ́n figagbága ni. Ṣàṣà nínú wọn ni ò sí nínú ẹgbẹ́ ayé. I went into relationship. Ṣàṣà nínú wọn ni ò kí ń lo nǹkan ayé. Ṣàṣà nínú wọn ló ní Kristi gẹ́gẹ́ bí olùgbàlà. Ohun tí ó wá ṣẹlẹ̀ after engagement, when I returned back to England, engagement went successfully. On that day, it was raining. It rained badly. I didn't know the meaning. One of my sister-in-law, the same mother, the same father as my husband, she lives in America, in the United States. She said one language on that day, ó ti di dandan kójò rọ̀, that it must rain. That kò sí nǹkan táwọn ṣe nínú ìdílé àwọn tí òjò gbọ́dọ̀ máa rọ̀, òjò gbọ́dọ̀ rọ̀ láti fi ọwọ́ àṣẹ lélẹ̀ ni. She said, welcome to my family. I was young and naive. I didn't understand. From Ibadan, where they have done the engagement in my father's house, we took off back to Lagos. It rained from morning till night. On the day they were putting water on my leg, our traveling, our everything on the road. In fact, our conveyor, they have to be stopping vehicles on the road. Everybody take off their shoes and passing each other through on the bridge because the rain was heavy on that fateful day in 1993. So they took me back to the elders of the family in Lagos at Gbagada. Let his soul rest in peace now. Where they welcomed me into their family. Before I entered, the tradition took place where they have to put water in my legs and where they have to do things. Now, there were phone calls. The phone call that came from the United Kingdom, that we are together in the UK. We're not living in the same house, but we were both in the United Kingdom. She didn't travel with us because she was pregnant for her boyfriend then, after when she has had her 3 children with her relationship. But because she could not travel, she called on the line and she prayed for me. The language she said to me, she said, Ilé bàbá mi á sàn ẹ́, ilé bàbá mi á tù ẹ́ lára, ilé bàbá mi á dúró tì ẹ́. She prayed. I said amen. And the elders in the family that hold much older than her, they've already prayed and took control of situation of things in a traditional way. I was naive, I was pregnant. My husband was naive. In fact, my husband was much naive as butter than any other person in the world. So we were both there, and he was happy because he's among his siblings, even though they were in their 70s. They were his siblings. So they were happy everybody were around. So the marriage and the ceremony started and finished successfully. The starting point of the journey is that when we returned to England, I gave birth to a baby boy successfully. Where the problem started from nowhere, let me tell you, the person that you cannot satisfy, you will never satisfy them with any ramification, no matter what you are doing to please them. Once they have the spirit that, she can be better off than me if I am not careful, or she can be bigger than me if I don't take good care, the spirit of jealous will kick in, which is already inside her. On the day of the ceremony, of naming ceremony, the problem started. They were in the kitchen cooking food. There was no one that said anything negative about my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law came and she went back to the house. She's the one that arranged for pastors to come and do the naming ceremony. You'll be shocked that she went back to her house. We now start to call her and start begging her to return back to our house where the naming ceremony is supposed to take place. She creates that scene unnecessarily. At the end of the day, when they asked her, why did you get angry and you went back to your house? She said that somebody said that she gave birth to a child that didn't have a father. Haba. Who and who are they? They are my sisters, and her cousin, and her cousin's wife, and other few friends. Those are the people in that room, in that building, cooking in the kitchen that very fateful day. From that henceforth, my sister-in-law created unwarranted situation, uncertain situation, unexpected problem into her life, not into my life. As situation, we have it on the day. They have to discuss that problem first before they can now get her in and start begging her. Even me, myself, that I did not know anything, I called her, Sister Kilo Shele, what happened? Why did you leave me? Why did you go? Somebody talked to her. She came back with her child in her hand. No one says that she has a child that hasn't got father. My sister-in-law cooked it up from nowhere and created problem for herself. And since that day, unknowingly to me, she's been widening the gap. The relationship I have with her, like, it was like a sister of mine, blood related. My sister will go to her house and prepare her hair for her. My sister was also born in England, but she's so opportunity to know how to do hair. So she will go to her house and do her hair. She will do everything for my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law will not give my sister transport fare to in return back to her house. Nobody knows about that story. Nobody knows how close we were, that I would do shopping with my own money and give to my sister. Nobody knows about that. My sister-in-law, my sister-in-law, I do everything for her. Our birthday is just 1 or 2 days away from each other. Don't forget. She created enemies. She created scenario. She created problem. And from that henceforth, she started telling people things that were not. From that naming ceremony day in 1993, the woman created problem for herself. As if that would be the end. We put that aside. Our children comes to my house when they go to their May World Football Club to go and play. They come to my house. They do cooking themselves. They do everything. I don't get involved in their life. I leave them to their liberty because they have known their uncle before they met me. So there is no way I will get involved. Even my husband is the one sponsoring. My husband buys clothes for the children, for her 3 children, every year before I know them. And when I met them, I let him continue buying for them. One day, my sister-in-law cannot buy Christmas gift for one child that I've got then. So my husband took it the other way around. And my husband is the person that doesn't talk. So my husband said, how can my sister not buy a present for my only child that I have now? What of when I have more than one? And I've been buying for her children. I said, don't mind. Leave that aside and continue with what you are doing. Situation gets escalated. Not knowing that they are family that does not love each other deeply. It's all about ojú ayé. They don't help each other. You have to struggle to get yourself down to wherever you are. I love them dearly. I never reacted in the way they have behaved. So when people are talking about mother-in-laws and sister-in-laws, they have points. My sister-in-law in the America, she came to London to live for some reason because she has problem with her visa. She was in Nigeria before. She came back to London. So she lived in London. All of a sudden, she said I should be calling her mommy. This is the sister that I call sister because I love her dearly. She came from nowhere and asked mommy. I didn't get angry. I started calling her mommy. What got me angry is that the way she asks for things by force, that's the one that lives in America. My husband one day now called her and said, listen, sister, I am trying to short stories because it's a 24-year story. One day, my husband now called the one in the US while she was living in the UK and said, kini problem with you? What is your problem? Why do you always correct this lady? Why do you always insult her when you want to correct her? I did not get married to this girl for you. Because when I show you this girl, you said you love her. You said you want her. You said you dare her. So what changed overnight? Why are you bringing stories? She said she's so sorry. She didn't mean it. Because they were having problem in their relationship. When these people are having problem in their lives, they will take it on you. I'm coming to that. Somebody saying, mommy, some father-in-law are worse. I'm coming to that. So don't let anybody tell you that you don't know what you are talking about. You are speaking from experience. Because the one in the UK have turbulence with her boyfriend that she's having relationship with, that she got child for again at the second time. She's taking it on our relationship. Because the one in the United States has problem in her marriage at that time, she too was with agony. They are taking it on us. When they do stupid things, they will apologize. But at the end of the day, they will come back. It is sad. I know it's sad, but that is life. They will apologize, but at the end of the day, they will still repeat their problem again. They will still repeat the same situation. Now, if you don't have experience in relationship, there is no way you can get involved and say that somebody is lying. From the experience of what I have been through in their hands, do you want me to tell you, when I cut that story short, do you want me to tell you another scenario when somebody asks them, these two couple, do they take care of the mother-in-law of their family? My sister-in-law in the United States said yes. She will not deny Tokumbo that Tokumbo take care of my mother. So she said, Tokumbo take care of their mother. Since I married to their brother, I never denied their mother anything. That even herself, I never deny her anything. I provide for them. I do everything. It's not that they don't have, but their expectation is too high. So when you are not in a situation or in shoes of that person, you cannot feel it. You see, some relationship may have turbulence of domestic violence, but some endured the relationship of the mother-in-laws or sister-in-laws. Some of us endure it. Some of us ignore it. And especially when they realize that you are making progress, you become their great enemy, because they want you to be where you were when you married their brother. They don't want you to move forward. So they are jealous. The English is that they are jealous of your success. They are jealous of your personality. They are jealous of your progress. They are jealous the way you handle situation. And as a result of that, they take it on you. The one in the United States of America, her son got married 5 years ago. I flew in to the US in New York to get involved. When I was in the United States, I regret going. The reception I received, they think I did not see it. But unfortunately for them, at that time, as devil will have his way for them, their mother was very sick. The devil did not allow their mother to attend the wedding on that day. So I was supposed to go to the hospital to go and see my mother-in-law. And my mother-in-law was crying to see me. She was desperate to see me because I don't know how she managed that I was in the US. So she said that, but she thought that Tokumbo is in the US. Why is she not coming to see her? And then they were all looking at each other. Luckily, my husband has arrived. So when my husband went with them, my husband just smiled. My brother-in-law looked at my husband's face, and my brother-in-law said that, but that is your wife, my mother is asking. My husband said yes. So my mother-in-law said to them that when you are coming back to visit me in the hospital, if you don't bring Tokumbo to me, don't bother to come, any of you. That my mother-in-law, that they have been running health and scatter for, thinking that there is a problem, there is this, there is that, they're getting medical doctor, getting injection, getting that. On the day I was flying back to the United Kingdom, I insist that I need to see her before I leave US. So they took me down to see my mother-in-law in the hospital. When I got to the hospital, as God will have his way, I was with my Bible, because I will never leave my God. So I have prayed heavily before I leave to see her. So when I get there, I touched her and I prayed with her. I said to her, Mama, what is the problem? When she saw me, she smiled, she laughed, she was talking, and she said, Tokumbo, I have said to them that if they don't bring you, they should not bother to come. This is the woman that said that she's sick. This is the woman that said that she's not okay. But the moment she saw me, everything wiped off. Her joy filled up. Her joy filled. Not knowing that my mother-in-law has been maltreated by my sister-in-law. Not my sister-in-law, by my brother-in-law's wife in the house. And my mother-in-law kept it. She never said it out. When we get to the hospital, my brother-in-law was up and down thinking that his wife is the best. But meanwhile, his wife only came in to join our family, to join Olagbaye just lately, because it was a third or fourth marriage. But what I want to tell you here is that whatever you are doing, carry on doing it in your own way. Be nice and have a free heart. As my mother-in-law saw me on that day, my mother-in-law said I should take her to the bathroom to bath for her. I was the one that bathed her on that day. I bathed for my mother-in-law. I clothed her, I put her clothes on her. I do the bra, I do everything. My brother opened his mouth to talk. He was perplexed. He was short of words. He lost everything he wanted to speak of on that day. He could not say it. Meanwhile, when he took his wife down there, my mother-in-law did not eat the food that his wife took down. My mother-in-law did not take anything from his wife. Àgbàlagbà máa mọ nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe. She saw situation. When she saw me, she said, Tokunbo pẹ̀lẹ́, wàá yé. Meaning that, sorry, you will be all right. Don't worry. She's still alive. She's not dead. She's in Lagos. I just want people to share from this story to impact other people's life. Because if you don't have a story to tell, then what do you want to say about my life? What do you want to say about somebody else's life? The crucial thing is that carry on doing what you are doing as long as there is no domestic violence. So I carry on with my life. My mother-in-law prayed for me on that day, but she was unable to attend the wedding of her grandson. She was in the hospital throughout, unfortunately for the poor woman. It's not that she was paralyzed or thing, but it was the mental situation that wanted to take control of her destiny on that day. But as God will have his way, everything calmed down, the Lord took control. Now, the sister-in-laws that were jealous of everything, that knows that when they take me to my mother-in-law, she will want to see me, she will want to, at the end of the day, when we got there, they were shocked. When their brother, not my husband's big brother, give them the feedback that, when they got to the hospital, Mama was crying, Mama was desperate to see Tokunbo. They were shocked to hear. They were all shocked. They were all shocked. Because anyone I meet in my life, what I do is that I give life. I impart. I put yeast into their life. Yeast. If you know what yeast can do, when you want to bake bread, that's the way your life's supposed to be in the life of others. You put yeast there. And that's the way I am. But after that wedding, when I flew back to United States, I need to give them space. And since that wedding, as we speak today, I have given them rope. Because the reception they gave me when I went to the United States, it wasn't pleasant. The way they treat me and the way they handle things, it wasn't good. And I said to myself, hold on, Tokunbo, you're not getting younger in this marriage. And I didn't come to marriage because of them, both sister-in-laws and their brother-in-law. I didn't meet them when I met my husband. I didn't know them from Adam. It was my husband that made me know them. So we have to take it one by one and do it step by step. What I did, and I want the whole world to hear, I gave them long rope. What I did is I gave them long rope. My door that I have opened for them, they come in anyhow to eat and do things, I gave them long rope. The children that I love dearly in the sister-in-law, they have grown up, they've gone away. Because they know I love children. I don't joke with children. They've gone away. So the sister-in-laws, if they are hearing it, let them hear it. They need to make amendment. They are the one that step on toes. They are the one that wronged me. I have blood run in my veins. And so also you guys have blood runs in your veins. If you don't want to disturb your life, your happiness, your growth, there is no need for you to endure what is not worth enduring. I did not leave my husband because of them, because I did not know them before I know my husband. I know my husband through, I know them through my husband. So what I did is that I gave a long rope. I gave space. I have traveled to the United States so many times after the wedding. I stayed in the hotel. When they know that we are in the US on holiday, they scream, why couldn't you come and stay in the house? We said to them that we are many. No one can feed us. We have to stay in a comfortable place. That's what my husband responds to. Anyway, it was my husband's response. It wasn't my response. My husband is the one that answers questions. I just smile. Because but the thing I know in my life is that I never have bad mind against them. And I will never have bad mind because they are my children's family. I will never have bad mind against them. But when situation is becoming unbearable, it's becoming something that you cannot control anymore. One, you leave it to God to handle. Secondly, you take control of the situation and see how you can manage it. What I did is that I gave long rope so that there will be no any misunderstanding. It's not that when they call me, I will not answer them 10 times on my nails. I will answer them on my nails because they are all older than me. Even their brother that I married is 4 years older than me. So they are all older than me. So I give them the respect they due. But the gap has to be there if you want to have peace in your life. You have to give gap. So when a lot of people don't understand, they think you are a bad wife. They think you are a bad in-law. They think you are a bad apple. But they did never ask for stories. I did not shed everything out to you. I only cut the information on head. Because my husband may review the video later on and ask me, why do you expose things like this? So that is why I did not bring everything out. But I gave them long rope. Even the lady that my husband married, she too, that my husband brother married rather, my husband brother rather, sorry, I beg your pardon. She too wanted to be too big for her boots in the end. I wanted to start listening to their stories. Meanwhile, they have taught her lesson as well. And they are still teaching her own lesson. So if they want to say it's Tokumbo, it's Tokumbo. She's having her own cake now with them. But Tokumbo is in the United Kingdom having her own life. I'm happy with my husband, with my children. And that's the only way you can do things. If you want to satisfy everybody, you're going to dissatisfy yourself. And when you dissatisfy yourself, you will age before your time. You will age, you will get wrinkle, and you will be sad all the time. Mainly because you want to satisfy people. I am not a party goer. I am not a friend carrier. But those who know me very well. I don't joke with my happiness. And I am not ready to part exchange it. When they return to my life, I will take them both hands. I never said no to them. I never ignored them. But I gave them long rope. And let me tell you, believe it or not, if you are in a situation of my shoes, for you to have this long time in marriage, you got to manage it carefully. I never stop my husband from going to his family. I never get involved. In fact, till tomorrow, I will never tell my husband, don't call or don't do this. It's not possible. So let me hear your story. If you are there, we're on 07908 628240. We're on 07908 628240 before I go into my program. Before I go into my today's job. 07908 628240. So that is the brief I can brief you about my 24 years in my marriage. That is the brief I can give you. So if you don't have experience and know what some of us are going through, you cannot tell us that we should take everybody both hands. Wọ́n pa ẹ́ dànù. Wọ́n pa ẹ́ dànù. Yorùbá ní tí kúlé ò bá pa ni tòde ò lè pa ni. For those who doesn't understand Yorùbá, I beg your pardon. Tí o bá tight bẹ́ẹ̀ tiẹ̀, inú ilé lọ̀tá wà, ẹ̀yìnkùlé la ṣe ní gbé or whatever. Ẹni tó mọ ni ló máa ń ṣèyàn, ẹni tí ò bá mọ̀yàn ò lè ṣèyàn. They will come, they will pretend as if they love you. Wọ́n poison ọ̀tá ẹni yẹn. Because they already have ìjà ìlara nínú. And when they have it, there is nothing you can do about it. Other than for you to take control of situation. And the only way to take control of situation is to pray to God. Is to pray to God. So this topic that I pinned down here that, you know, you said something and I pinned it down here. Some in-laws, no matter how much. Yeah, that's why I pinned you down. Some in-laws, no matter how much you try to satisfy them, they will still hate you. They will hate you. They will hate your God. They will hate your destiny. Believe me or not. Hello? Hello? Yeah, hi, yes, hi. Are you, good morning. Are you trying to get involved in our chat?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. God bless you. Go on.
Amen, man. So what you just said is something similar to mine, man.
Thank you.
Nobody can give anybody advice if they are not in that shoes. If you are in that shoes, everybody wants to love their in-laws.
Exactly.
We want to carry them on our head. We want to love them like our husband. But are they going to give us the love back?
Exactly.
No. Some of them, because of what they are getting from our husband, now the man is married, they're not going to get it anymore. That's where the interest comes from. Recently, I gave mine a long rope. My in-law, I gave them long rope. And recently, something happened between me and my husband. And my sister-in-law called. We spoke on the phone. She called me, I called the phone, I called her back. I called her back. And she was telling me good things. She was actually spoken very well that day on the phone. And I was happy. My mind was, I thank God, somebody can listen to what I'm saying. And later, within 10 to 15 minutes, my sister, she caught the line cut, not knowing that the line did not cut. I heard every single thing she was saying on the phone.
Okay.
My sister, that night, I cried like a baby. She was talking to somebody, maybe the person is in the house or on the other line, I don't know. She was talking to somebody when they take my name to Babalawo. The way I've been coming to Nigeria, build a house. But my sister, what I heard that night, I cannot believe my ears. I cannot believe it. And this is a woman that was saying good things to me on the phone before. Not knowing that they have done a lot on me. But I thank God that God exposed her to me. But still, I just keep quiet. But nobody is in my shoes. They don't know what I'm going to do. They don't know what we are going through. The best thing to give these people is long rope. It's jealousness. Jealousness. Somebody that is giving you 500 before, when he's not married, definitely it's going to reduce. The man has his own life to live. He has his own wife. He has the children as well. But still, they are not going to be happy.
That's right.
It's only God that can help us. Like you said, give them long rope. That is it.
That's the only way to enjoy your family.
That is the only way, my sister. That is the only way. God bless you, man.
Thank you,
and
sister.
Thank you for all the good things you have been
Thank
doing.
you. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye, ma.
Bye, ma. Bye.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Please don't misunderstand or misquote what we are saying here. We are sharing and imparting knowledge and understanding. A lot of young ones are into relationship, and because of one turbulence or another with their family, husband family, they want to pack and leave. You don't have to leave your marriage for the sake of your mother-in-law, your sister-in-laws. No. Your destiny is not attached to them. Your destiny is with the man that you married. They are your family. You have to take them in. But if they are becoming too big and feel reluctant to join you, you cannot kill yourself for them. But you should not leave your marriage because of the attitude you are receiving from mother-in-law or from sister-in-laws. Because they are bringing their own problem onto you. And for them that are not happy, they will definitely want to bring problem onto your family. They will want to take it onto you. And that's the situation. They will want to take it on you. So there is no need for you to leave your marriage because of one sister-in-law. Don't leave your marriage for a sister-in-law or mother-in-law. If it's something that you can endure, I bet you will enjoy it in the end. Who laugh last, laugh best. So please, hello?
Hello.
Yeah, please. Yeah, good afternoon. Please, good morning. Please continue.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it for this beautiful topic this
Thank you.
I can see everybody, they are contributing in one way or the other.
Yeah.
God bless them.
Thank you.
In my own opinion, it's very hard to do that. You know, it's very hard to say, okay, you want to give them long rope and not talk to them because if there's anything you need from them or you want them to contribute in your marriage, you still have to go back to them. But for me, for my home marriage, because I've been in there for 6 now, going to 7, I have my sister-in-law, 8 of them. My husband is just the only one born. Yeah. So I was like, I'm not going to walk through this a woman stuff myself only. I'm trying to save my head. I'm trying to save the head of my husband. How are we going to do it? And my husband is a gentle type. He doesn't talk. He has to come down to their level whenever they want to do their meeting or also. When 3 of them or 4 of them just said yes, 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 my husband has no say again. So he has to stand to their tone. I have to come down to their level. Okay, in this situation, whereby he's the only one guy among 8 women. So I was like, if you want to do something, you have to let everybody know, let them know that you want to do something. You get, but when we got married together, everything died down. Because I have to stop him to inform them that he wants to do anything before he can carry along with whatever he wants to do. So, they were like, oh,
you see now, let me stop you. The difference between you and I now is that you stop your husband from doing what he was doing before he got married to you. I never get involved. I let my husband continue with his liberty to determine what to do and when not to do it. Because the moment you start controlling them and start giving them this experience or telling them do this or don't do that, then you are impacting his destiny as a man. You are affecting him. You will not, you see, the difference between what you have said and what I have passed through and what I am inside now is that I stand independently from my husband and his family situation. I watch things carefully and I pray to God that I will make sure that I will not come to my husband one day and say, don't call your sister, I will not do that. Or don't give your sister this, I will not do that. Or don't do this to your mother, I will not, never in my life, I will not do that. Because I am a person that is so caring in heart. And everyone around me, I want them to be happy. I want to impact life. I want to make them happy. And this is the reason why I'm sharing. That is the reason why I shared my own part. I didn't share anything. In fact, what I discussed it's not even up to 1% of what I have in my plate. But another time will come when things will happen, topic will come up like this, and then I can discuss. The ladies out there need to learn lesson. Don't tell your husband not to continue do what he's doing with his family. It's one of the things that is causing problem. Tó bá lo common sense ẹ fún rẹ̀, ó yẹ kó mọ̀ pé ẹnu òun jò, pé ẹnu òrófó lẹ́nu tó òun ní, pé he's got basket mouth. If he apply wisdom and knowledge into his situation, sister, can you hear me? He would automatically know that he's got basket mouth. And as a result, you need to quench it. But if you are impacting by saying that, oh, stop giving your sister money that you are giving her, or stop doing this, stop doing that, rara, it's not worth doing that. Because the moment you start controlling men, you are affecting them. The moment you start telling them do this or don't do that, then the panic will come into their life. Then they lose their confidence. And then it will be as if we are now in charge of their destiny. I don't like that. I hate it mostly. I don't like to control a man. I want him to show me the true man he is. Because not every woman that wants a man that is quiet. But at the same time, you don't want a man that is aggressive. So you want it in between, and it's difficult to get it. But the crucial part is that we should learn from each other. Do not control your husband. Do not control your partner. Let him have his freedom. Let him be himself. Let him decide his destiny. If he has basket mouth, one day he will get himself whacked in the head. And he will realize that he's got basket mouth, he's running carelessly, and he will control it. For example, something will happen to him in what he's doing and telling them outside. You will hear it. He will come and tell you. He will bring the report back to you. That is when you will have control of things. That is when you will smile and laugh, and then you will be able to impart and advise. But if you are stopping unnecessarily, you will be as if you are controlling that destiny. That's the way I think. Carry on, sister, if you're on.
Yeah, exactly what I saw you, ma. There was a day, now, and that's what this prayer and we pray about this and see what God directs us to do. But only not the suffering, like when that one gave him a wrong advice, he couldn't follow advice on their phone. So, it was thereafter, but then any perfection, so she was quite a lower shit. Now, that one has to work in. That was when he gave himself a distance and called himself to unfold and say, okay, for 2 weeks, he has to plan everything with his wife and do everything upon them, as colleagues, us as partners. So, he cautioned himself, not that he must stop it, but what he loved, what he bought, so he just has to stop. My mother-in-law is a very pleasant woman. She's a very loving woman to reside. But my sister-in-law, oh my God. You have not done anything. But I just have to carry on doing my own stuff as me myself.
Exactly.
Nobody's dictating to me or dictating to me what I want to do or.
Exactly.
My husband, after the point to church, you know them, you know what they can do, you know what they are like. So just do what you want to do and leave them with their own stuff. So the issue of mother-in-law and there are some mother-in-laws that they are very, very good. They are very, very kind to their daughter-in-law. But there are some mother-in-law that they are very, very bad. In fact, they are notorious mother-in-law. Like when, in fact, all my everything with their daughter-in-law. But my own mother-in-law, in fact, I can have her within me, around me for 2-3 years, and nobody will know she's my mother-in-law. That's the type of person she is. I really, really love her. But the 8 rest of the woman she had, oh my goodness, they are help. They are really, really help. But in this kind of situation, to those people who are in my own situation, the way we work along with them with patience. When we see in a gathering, I kneel down, I greet them, I say, okay, everybody go to our mom, that kind of a thing. Everybody, sister-in-law, just often do one for come, do okay, to go to friend, to say that come on, marry, okay, all things will work out for you. But and she sees us doing good things, she's still jealous. Okay. She saw us on Sunday, she was like, oh, she was seeing new things in her life. She was so amazed that how come? She was short of work. So many of us short of work. She was just looking at me, sincerely speaking, because expecting people to marry your Sunday. But all to the glory of God, we are living fine, we are living in peace. So, because we must also want to and don't go talking to you, please let us be patient. Patient does things. Type of manwa. Beyond human reasonable than so is it me that can be so patient? Me, I would say I'm a patient person and I'm not a patient person because I'm not really the type that really do talk anyway, but sometimes I'm afraid pushing you to the wall where you just have to speak out. You have to say what is in your mind. To that extent, you won't be able to control your anger again. You just have to talk till you say what you're supposed not to say at that moment. But if you are patient, man, you will be a winner. If you are patient, to the extent where everybody that your mama sorrow go and go man was short of one way, they've wronged this lady, they've wronged this woman. They just have to succumb to say sorry to them, to that woman. So please, let us be patient in everything we do. I know nobody is perfect. We are not perfect. We are trying to attain that perfection. We have our own different background that we came from. We have different upbringing. So the way I was being brought up is different from how my husband or his family is being brought up. So we have different ones. So we just have to go along and work in together.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful one. Wonderful. Wonderful. There is no much time. So if you call in now in the next short minutes that we have, you have to be quick. But I really want us to have impact. I want us to enjoy it. I want us to take some common sense. Some common sense from it. You know. It is sad when you tell stories. So the emoticon is fine. You know, the story it shows that it was sad. So the emoticon was okay. There is no bad emoticon. That is fine. The emoticon does not mean any harm. When they press it, it means that the person is sad at the time. You know, for the story that she heard or he heard. But that is life for you. The amount of experience you have makes you become stronger in life. You see, when we say we give long rope, it doesn't mean that we're not greetings, we're not saying stuff, we're not talking. It means that you leave them to their place. It means that the relationship is dent already. So it's not the same anymore unless they come around to amend it themselves. Àwọn náà dàgbà, àwọn náà ṣàṣìṣe. Àwọn náà gbọ́dọ̀ ronú wọn wò pé mo ti ṣẹ̀ sí ìṣẹ̀dá ọmọ yìí. Àwọn náà ṣẹ̀ èèyàn, àwọn ló yẹ kó mọ̀ pé àwọn ti ṣẹ̀ sí ìṣẹ̀dá. Èmi ní, I have my brother's wife.
Hello?
Just hold on a minute. I have my brother's wife, and I take good care of her. And regardless of any debate anybody have in my family, I don't allow them to bypass. I take control, and I said, no, she's a stranger, and she's now in her home. She comes from somebody else's house. She does not know your home, so she's now in this house. So she should continue carrying on the way we two are carrying on as the girls in the house, and let her have freedom. Everybody deserves freedom in life. Nobody should control our freedom. Because you are going into marriage does not mean you should lose your liberty. You should lose your self-esteem. You should lose your credibility. No. No, we are human beings. You two are going to have children. You're going to ask your children is going to get married. The sister-in-laws, they should know that their children is going to get married. So what goes around comes around, like my friend on the line just said now. So you were very right. Anything goes around comes around. So we should understand that we cannot afford to just say that, yes, we want to take control of somebody's marriage. We want to take control of somebody's situation, life. No, you can't do that. My mother-in-law is very pleasant. My mother-in-law is not aggressive. She's an old woman. She's gentle. She's kind. And she always pray for me and my children. But the sister-in-laws are the one that dying of jealousy. It's the one that is dying of jealousy. They want to control. They have the spirit of control. Awalawa and in charge. Ìyàwó àbúrò mi ni. That is what is killing them. They are online. They can hear. They are educated. They are not illiterate. But with due respect, they need to correct themselves. And now look at it. They are pampering she's pampering her son's wife. The one that her son is married in the United States. She pampers her son's wife, her daughter-in-law. She takes care of her. She never complains about the bad things that one do. But then they can control about their brother's wives. They can complain about brother's wife. They can complain from morning till night and let heaven drop. Even though you are buying them the most expensive things, you take care of them, you check on them, you make sure they are okay. But they're not satisfied. So no matter how much time you spend today on them, no matter how much money you spend on them, they will still hate you if they want to hate your gods, because you are getting bigger than them. So they will hate you. And they cannot control destiny. That's what Shina Peter says. You cannot control destiny. You can only slow it down. And when God says yes, who can say no? When God says yes, who can say no? To advise to those who are out there, like I always tell you when they come to my office, for those who know me very well, unless the marriage is turbulent in domestic violence, don't leave your husband for anybody. Don't leave him. Don't leave him. And you have children together. Don't leave him. Don't leave him for billionaire. Don't leave him for anybody. Today might be bitter, but tomorrow will be sweet. Cut them if they need to be cut off and let you have some peace before, and you understand your husband first. If that is what is lacking, you need to understand your husband first. When you understand your husband, then you can deal with third parties. If you don't understand the person that you have come to join, you're going to have problem. You need to understand him first. And if it's a husband that can't get involved in situation, then you are stuck like me. So you only complain from morning till night. How can you cope? Well, take it easy. And then you get stuck. But he knows the way he deals with it. He will do his things in quiet manner. He ignore them. It's not that he doesn't phone them. He phoned them, but he ignored their attitude and behavior because he warned me from the beginning. But I didn't see it coming. I did not see it coming because I saw that they were all educated. They were in Western world. So kò lè solórogún, kò lè ṣe ọlọ́bàkan, everybody wà okay. Àṣírọ́ ni àwọn tó kàwé gangan ló balẹ̀ ayé jẹ́. It is you that are educated that spoiling relationship, that destroy marriage. It is the educated ones, not the illiterate ones. Àwọn tó kàwé ló jealous. Àwọn tó kàwé ló lẹ́mìí lára. Àwọn ni Sátánì ń bá gbé jù. Àwọn olówó jíjẹ ń dà láàmú. Àwọn ni wàkíwà wà nù wọn. Àwọn ni ìgbéraga tẹ̀mbẹ̀lẹ̀kùn ọ̀tẹ̀. Àwọn ló ń dà láàmú. Àwọn tó kàwé gangan ló ní problem jù. Let's be realistic and be frank on this matter. You understand? And it's the only way out to control situation is to give a long rope. Because if I give long rope, to long corridor, to first she carry me, you first satisfy. Pẹ̀lú agbára wọn pa dànù. Àwọn tí wọ́n lójú àánú. Tó bá dì pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wicked, wọ́n kàn mẹ́ni ẹ kúrò ńlẹ̀ ni. Because ó máa kàn rìn sí wọn lọ́wọ́ ni. Tó bá fún wọn ní long rope, wọ́n mọ̀ pé inú ẹ̀ ò dùn sí nǹkan tó ń ṣe. They will come around and realize. And you have to pray as well. Let God be your omnipotent, your Alpha and Omega. In any relationship in life, whether sweet or bitter, you need God. If you don't have God, you lack everything in life. Don't forget we are also human beings. When the Spirit of the Lord stays, the Spirit of man will come in. That is how they work. They exchange each other. They exchange. Mo gba ìwúre níjẹta. Ìwúre yẹn dẹ̀ dùn mọ́ mi nínú. Lẹ́nu ọba aláyé nítorí mi ò mọ kan tán rò tán ṣe pè mí tán ṣe súre fún mi tán ṣe gbàdúrà fún mi nígbà tí wọ́n wá sórílẹ̀-èdè yìí. I was impressed. He is my friend and I will not deny him friendship. He is my friend, ọba aláyé. Ó pè mí, he called me. Ó dẹ̀ súre fún mi, ó gbàdúrà fún mi. Àrò ti rọ̀ mọ́ because I will never do bad in my life. Àwọn tọ́lọ́run dẹ̀ rán sí mi, mi ní ṣe ìgbéraga níwájú wọn, mi ní jọra mi lójú, lórúkọ Jésù mi ní ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ sọ, mi ní tẹ̀lẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀, ìgbéraga ò ní ṣe mí. I will not be envious of myself or be proud or be too proud to now step on toes of those people who are ready to help me. I won't do that. What I don't tolerate is cheating, is insult, is somebody using the other one as if they are the only one that is in the world. I don't like that. But apart from that, don't leave your relationship because of your sister-in-law. The sister-in-laws are jealous because they are not happy in their marriage. Go and review back again and think twice. No sister-in-law in a good relationship will come and disturb your marriage. Kò ráyè, ṣé bí tí mi ráyè tèmi mo fẹ́ lọ ráyè my brother's wife. Do I have time for my own liability God has put into my destiny? Do I have time? Have I even finished for my own life? Have I even finished catering for what I came to this world to cater for? Then I will leave it and start thinking about somebody in the next door neighbor. You must be joking for me to have your time. Not to wama ronu late city. There is no time. So it is those who are sad in their relationship that want to destroy other people's relationship. And want to be sad and want to destroy. A happy person, and believe me or not, marriage is not meant for everyone. So don't say because you are in marriage, you are perfect. Nobody is perfect. Marriage is not meant for everyone. Be humble, be respectful, and take care of your home. Love your neighbors as you love yourself. That is the first amendment. The first law in the Moses law, to love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you cannot love, when the word love is missing, that is where you have hatred, gossip, biting. But when we have love, we endure and we ignore so many things. So for those who are out there and those who have contributed immensely onto today's topic, I want to say thank you all. I want to show my appreciation. I want to say I love you. I want to say that there is much to talk about in this journey, but you haven't heard anything. Because a lot of people see us with our powder coming out. They don't know that you have story. Is there anyone born from a woman's womb that doesn't have story? tell me about it, but I don't get involved in things that doesn't concern me. I don't let other people's headache. I don't take paracetamol on people's headache. I don't take ibuprofen or Nurofen on other person's headache. If you have headache, go and take paracetamol or ibuprofen to it yourself. Don't expect me to take your problem on my head and leave my own. Kò jọ rárá. I am human being. I might be a professional person. I might be conservative, courteous in my manners, but I don't take people's problem on my head. And that is why I still look as if I'm 21. The amount of experience and things that I've passed through in life, if I put it on my head, I will not smile. But the Lord I serve does not want me to be sad. It is well with you all who are out there listening to me. And I bless you. Continue to receive joy and happiness in your life. For those the young ones, don't panic. Don't leave your relationship because your sister-in-law doesn't love you. Don't worry about whether she loves you or not. What she's doing is that she's bringing her headache onto your head. You know, so don't take that. You know, don't take that. Don't take anybody's headache. You know, if you don't take people's headache and you manage your one very well, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. If we know tomorrow it will have been better. If we see future, it will have been better. A lot of things that we get into, we might not even get into it. But when the destiny is written and set, believe me, you and I have no control over it. So I love you all. Thank you for your love. Thank you. Those who show the emoticon, don't worry about them. The story I was saying make them sad. And that is why you see it in that manner. So it's fine. Don't worry about that aspect. It's the story that I was sharing. That's what makes them sad. Enjoy this music before I leave you to it. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. I love you all. Exactly. Based on experience, any Lord that is giving you problem, check their own life. I know my brother or my sister. Yeah, I know. I was instructed to be calling her mommy too. Did you hear that? You don't ask for it. You see? Oh God. You don't ask for things like that. That things come up automatically. You don't demand it. Why would you be asking someone to be calling you mommy? So you're serious. In this 21st century, you beg for mommy. So le be me lo money. Ko le be now. So don't worry, my dear. If she's asking for mommy, fún ní mommy ẹ tó wáyé wá gbà nìyẹn. Mommy ko mommy ni. Mommy tí ó denu. Wọ́n ní àwọn kan ń pè ní mommy. Àwọn yẹn ń pè ní mommy wọ́n yín mú sí lẹ́yìn ni o. My husband's cousin call her mommy and she will do this to her. And I don't do that. I have a plain heart. I don't pretend. My heart is plain. If I don't like you, I don't come near your desk. I don't come to you. I cannot even work with you. I cannot even move with you if I don't like you. And it's the Spirit of God that is not inside you. That's why I don't like you. Tí bá like you, let me alone lára ni. Kò sí ẹni tó let me alone lára tí mo máa hate. Kò possible. When the Spirit of God is in you, I will automatically love you. I will automatically love you. If the Spirit of God is with you, automatically I will love you. There's no two ways about that. I was instructed to be calling her mommy too. Don't worry, Jare Kemi. Mommy call mommy ni. They want to control your life the way they're controlling their life, the way their life destroyed. That's what they want to do. But don't give that opportunity. Don't give that opportunity. Don't leave your husband because of that talk. Yeah, some in-laws are nice, there's no doubt. And why some are evil. That's true. When they don't have peace in their life, now jealous go kill them. Now, bam. Jealous in you, and they feel insecure. That's it. That's it. Some mother-in-laws are pretenders. They pretend they love their wives, but they're not. Thank you. My dear mother-in-law is dead now. She's a devil in a human being skin. Yeah, it's all jealousy. They want you to remain in one place as you were before. My number is 07908 628240. What a word. That's it. Happy New Month, my sister. Yeah, it is true life story. Thank you. God bless you. Wow, what a life. Yeah. I hope they will listen. If they don't listen, let them take it out and let them go to hell with it. What a testimony. Wonderful. Thank you. Exactly, ma. Everyone will always have an experience and a story to reflect on. Exactly. Mama, you are blessed. Thank you. Kí l'atẹ́gùn fẹ́ figi gẹdú ṣe. Ẹ̀gbọ́n òwe Yorùbá ni ó ní tí obìnrin bá pẹ́ ní ọkọ àjẹ́ ló ń dà. It means that you have understand them very well. It doesn't mean you are a witch. It means you can now take them, you can endure, you can deal with them because o ti pẹ́ ń bẹ̀ nísìnyí. The most important thing is that don't leave God. Tó bá ń sin Ọlọ́run, o ò lè kábàámọ̀. It is when you don't have God that you lack understanding. There's no direction. Kí l'atẹ́gùn fẹ́ figi gẹdú ṣe. Better to give space. Thank you. Beautiful mommy. Thank you. Yes, so happy is very important. Yes, so you can't satisfy everyone. Exactly. You cannot satisfy them. Exactly. Thank God for my life today. That's it. I need a wife. Please call her. Prince Eniola, he said he need a wife. Please call 0908 432 2007. I've pinned your number for those who need a husband as well. I have pinned your number down for them. So if they need a husband, they will call you. I've pinned your number down. Prince Eniola said that he need a wife. His number is on 0908 432 2007. I've just pinned it now. So if you need a husband, you can call that line. That line is not a British line, although they will find you wherever you are in the world. Good luck, my brother. God will provide for you. God will provide a woman of your own bone. You cannot just say you want a wife. You need your own bone and flesh. You know, when you have your own bone, then you will not regret it. Marriage is not an institution for everyone to go to. It's not like university. It's a contract that is difficult. You have to think twice and read it well before you sign. When you signed a contract, you read it, isn't it? You take advice from those who have experience. The same thing in marriage. Thank you very much, all of you. Thank you. I love you too. I love you all. She's right, talking with senses. Thank you. Exactly, fake love, Ijailara. Dalara Itoboro. Mama, I love you. Love you too, my dear. It is truth. Some mother-in-laws want to control everything. I know. They want to pin you down. Exactly. What do you think she can do, ma? Give your number. I want to call you. I'm in Kenya. After serving them the food you cook with your money, they go behind you to go and talk. Be a silly to marry. Ìrírí làgbà, experience is the oldest. Ìrírí làgbà, Experience is the oldest. If you don't have experience, you cannot share in our brain, in our knowledge, in our topic, what we are talking about. It's only when you are in relationship, either you have been before or you are now, that is when you can impart our topic. If you are not in relationship or you have been, there is no way you can understand what we are talking. There is no way you can understand what we are saying. If you're single, you can only understand you and your boyfriend. So you are only seeing one corner. You are not seeing the rest of the world. You are in a closed place at the moment. You have not come to the world at large. We that have been in relationship but that are in relationship, we are the ones that have experience, that seen the world at large, how it is. Did you hear that? Everything that happened in life, Minister Obe have talked about it, have sung about it. Tell God. You want to get married, tell God. God will do it. God will direct you. So that topic is I Masiko. We don't know the time. You lost your marriage because of your sister-in-laws or who? You shouldn't have. You only lose marriage when the husband is out of head. That's when you leave the marriage. You don't leave marriage because of some intruders. They are intruders. Yeah. Yeah, I love them dearly. As I'm still speaking, I still love them. Don't let me deceive you. Because I have an open heart. So I don't hate. You know? I still love them. I still love them dearly. I don't have my heart's mind against them. But I know what they need. They need to be in their house. I need to be in my house. So when they don't see me all the time, they don't make any jealous stories or talk. They can phone the whole world and only the phone call won't make it. Do I care about the person they are phoning and they are talking to? They own their opinion. You own yours. It is when you get to my stage that you can have experience. If you don't reach my stage, you can't have the experience. Experience like that. I have to go now. I love you all. I want to thank you all. I keep saying I want to go, but I want you to hear the music. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Yeah, different solution to different problem. It's not about Yoruba man. It's about marriage entirely. If you're complaining about the Yoruba man, what about those who are not even Nigerian? Eh? What about those who are not Nigerian? The way they behave, the way they beat their wives outside. Eh? The way they do things. No, it's not about tribe or nationality. Right, I have to go now. Thank you very much for your support. There is no way it can be plenty. We have to go now. And we'll have another beautiful topic to come on to discuss. So I'm not just ordinary lawyer, as you can see. And this is why my work is different. I do so many things. So I'll be back again when I have another interesting topic from above to discuss and one I want people to share. I have to go into advocacy work now. I have to go into advisory work now. So I'm going now into my legal work. Thank you very much for all your support. God bless you. Happy New Month to all of you. Remain blessed. But don't forget the advice. Don't leave your relationship because of sister-in-law or mother-in-law. The most important is the deadliest one is the sister-in-laws. You know, the relationship that you are into, don't leave it because of your sister-in-law. Because if you check her story, she's sad. And she wants you to be sad at the same time. That is why she wants to get you out. Other than that, stay tuned until I come back again. I love you all. Bless you.